It's not doing Arrington-Bey. It is August the 7th, 2020. I am Ron Arrington-Bey, your wife. I'm about to ask American Extended to check my rent to make sure it's right since they switched over from the
How you doing, man?
From the old system to the new system. I had chocolate chip cookies yesterday. Haven't had them in a while, and now I'm having an allergy attack.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. Mentally, I'm well.
How can I help you?
I ate something I wasn't supposed to eat. Could you check my rent from the time the system changed to up to today, from August the 19th?
You want me to check your...
Just make sure that the payments are right, and there's like not possibly, because maybe I'm just asking American Extended to check, because you said you couldn't find December payments in the system. That's not the first time that happened. About 3 weeks ago, I think Kathy, I gave the payment not to Kathy, I gave the payment to someone else. But another payment wasn't showing in the system, and it didn't add up. And so yesterday I made an $800 payment. So
what's your room number?
Room 116. And so what I'm asking is I'm just asking because the system changed over somewhere between, just from August of 2019, check those payments all the way up until now and make sure everything adds up and everything is right. That's all I'm asking.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did see that you made an $800 payment on the 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, you paid cash, right?
Yeah, but could you check from August the 19th, 2019,
from August 19.
2019, the year 2019.
To the current date.
Yeah, to the current date,
Right.
and just make sure all the payments add up, and then let me know.
Sure. Would you like me to print it for you, or send it to your email?
No, just check. Just check the math.
Yeah.
Yeah, math. Because I already got what you sent me. The ones that you could send me. The December ones, you said Imani went up here and he showed me what you printed out. It showed 0 in December 2019. No payments for 0. But I had my receipts. So I was able to keep make the copy of my receipts. I have my receipts from December.
On this reservation, I am seeing as of January 9th. That's when this reservation started.
Right, the new one, but there was one before January 9th, and
Okay.
all that. So that's why I'm.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to give me some time with that because I need to pull
That's
that
okay.
one,
That's okay.
Sure.
That's no problem. I just did.
Sure.
Okay.
So I'll pull that up, I'll go over everything, and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll do a printout for you, okay?
Okay. And so your name is Jennifer, and you are
The general manager.
okay. Thank you very much. And I'm just. I mean, that's any rational person, would do
Yeah.
that. I'm okay. Yeah.
You're
that's
fine.
okay.
I'll do that for you.
Okay. Can I have a key for my room? I don't know what the key is. I'm so lost on these. So August of 2019 to today. Okay. Right.
So your key is her number.
No, I think my son took both of them. I don't have the key in the room, so I don't.
Here you go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so the way I shouldn't have ate the chocolate chip cookies. I shouldn't have ate the chocolate chip cookies, but they were so good going down. They were so good. But now I'm feeling really like tired. Not tired, but like my nose is running a lot. Cause I'm not used to. I guess I'm not used to the whole meal, and I just wanted something sweet, and I felt that old behavior, wanting something sweet like chocolate chip, and they were from the bakery. They were nice and big and round, and the chocolate was nice and chunky, and I just wanted something sweet. So I went ahead and got and purchased the chocolate chip cookies. The almond milk, I still buy, and the coconut. We don't really buy a lot of coconut milk, but that would be the next thing we buy. We used to. So when we first started getting off of 2% milk, we went from whole percent milk to low fat and 2% milk, and then we went completely to almond milk and coconut milk. Mostly now, for the past 2.5, not 2.5, about 3 years now, it's almond milk. But anyway, so, and you know Dwayne Bey. Let's see, Debbie, what else I want to say real quick on this for I guess we've been preparing our own meals. So the day is August the 7th, 2020. We've been preparing our own meals probably since mostly, now, like all the time, since let's see, start working at Burger King in June of 2016. Probably like the first maybe after the first 4 months, 5 months, after the first three months of working at Burger King, I think we started preparing our own meals and started winging ourselves slowly. Because this wasn't, now before we came to Annapolis, we were preparing our own meals, but circumstances caused us not to be able to. But I started this journey of changing my diet and eating food that correlates to the chemistry of our body, or my body, and Imani Gray body. And at the time it was a Basmalik-based body, my other son, in 2010. We started, we cut back first. Well, I really didn't eat much pork. I was going back and forth from pork for many years. My dad even, my dad actually started me off that in a little ways, and then a little ways I would hear him talk about not eating pork, because he too dabbled in a form of Islam. I learned as listening to him and some of the older men talk around me, and so that's how I would learn some things about my dad, just being quiet in the corner and listening. So but that didn't stop me from not eating pork, because he was raised on pork. My grandmother raised hogs, and she had her own garden. She fed 18 kids from her garden, and from farming Islam. So saying that again. So I started when I married Abbas Malik Bey's father, who's from Senegal, West Africa, Massaw Bay, and that's when I started to really and I started to not eat pork because of trying to understand their form of Islam. That's why. And then after a while, I started to go back and forth, but it really wasn't because of diet. It was because of the religion. Now, in 2010, as I started my consciousness change, that's when I started to definitely let go of pork completely, because of me wanting to eat according to the chemistry. I started to immediately connect food to health and mental health and physical health. So I let go of the pork, and then completely, as much as I could, as I knew of, as I was knowledgeable about. Then the beef, I let that go. I just completely stopped buying beef. I would buy turkey and then chicken, and but I kept buying lamb. I loved lamb and goat meat. I love lamb and goat meat. But then as time went on, I let the lamb and the goat meat go. Not completely. I think I relapsed on lamb. I think one time in New York. I think in New York we ate exactly what we could eat because of our circumstances. We were we were new to New York, and we didn't have many funds to buy and purchase the things we wanted to purchase. So we ate what we could. But that was the last time. So when we came to Annapolis, so I was already in Georgia. I was already consuming chlorophyll. I came about the information of chlorophyll because as my consciousness changed and I started to connect food with diet and mental health, physical health, and with the chemistry of my body, it led me to stores like similar to the organic store here in Annapolis. And I started meeting people that were on that same track. And they, because they would be working at the store, I just asked them questions, literally. I would just ask them questions. I was like, what is B12? What is chlorophyll? And I would just go through the store and start looking at some certain herbs. And I was asking them. And I started to consume chlorophyll. I was speaking to this lady. I think she was pale skin. I'm not sure, but she was short and she was very slim. And when I say pale skin, I'm not, because I know there are different species of pale skin, just like they have experimented with the black Negro and a species of the black Negro, African American, Spanish speaking. There is, when I say pale skin, I'm just giving her a description. That doesn't mean she doesn't have activated melanocytes. It's just like the scientists letting us know about the Neanderthals. I think one of the things that the scientists said about Neanderthals is that they have no activated melanocytes. Well, and I've learned melanin is connected to justice. Sometimes I hear a lot of conscious Moors speak about how that melanin, that energy of melanin is definitely connected to justice. So I found that interesting. But anyway, she was short, slim, and I would say she might not have been pale skin. She just might have been, she could have had some, I don't remember, this was years ago, this was in 2010, but that's how I learned about chlorophyll. She could have been pale skin. She could have been from Ireland or England. She could have been, I don't know. But she was definitely nice. She was kind. And we just had a conversation about chlorophyll. And she said it made her feel so good when she took chlorophyll. She said she takes it every morning. She said when she takes it, she just feels so good. I was like, really? I said, let me try it. And I started consuming chlorophyll in 2010. And not just me, I gave it to my children. And then B12, I started to consume B12, and that correlated really well with the chemistry of my body. But I was still learning. And so once again, I was cutting back on a lot of milk. I was exercising, and I was already cooking food. I was already preparing our food, but we were still eating out, though. The last time we ate out would be in New York, I would say. In Annapolis, I don't think we ate out one time besides eating a veggie burger from Burger King when we first came here in 2016. It's been about 3.5 years since we actually sat down at when we first came to Maryland. I think maybe that first month we had, cause we ate fish. We were still eating fish and turkey when we first came to Maryland, and we let that go completely. So we've been preparing our own foods, and this has nothing to do with, this is our preference as a Moorish American, as Moorish Americans who have affirmed to uphold constitutional laws of freedom, the 13th Amendment, 20 sections, and all 4 of Abraham Lincoln's proclamations. We just choose to. That's all. It's dealing with our energy, custom, culture, spirit. We choose to prepare our own food, put our own energy in our own food, our own thoughts in our own food. That's what we choose to do. Now, that might not be for everybody, and I'm not suggesting it should be. I'm just saying this is what we do. And so, but that doesn't, we are not completely, sometimes we still buy packaged veggie meat. We don't buy meat. So anyway, getting back, we definitely buy like veggie meatballs, veggie sausage, veggie meat. We juice our fruits and vegetables, raw fruits and vegetables, and things that make a lot of salads. I'm still weaning myself off pancakes. I'm going to purchase these pancakes that you advertised on your website, on Twitter. They seem to be catering towards vegan, vegetarian diets. So I'm going to try to purchase those one day and stick with it. because right now I just purchased the ones I get from Whole Foods, and it's just usually, I mean, it's non-GMO pancakes, but still their pancakes is flour starch. So right now our goal is to let release starch completely as much as possible. And so last night I just had chocolate chip cookies, and now I feel like I have an allergy attack coming on. My nose is running, and my eyes are puffy. But they were so good, but they I'm not ready for it. It's just like when I had the potatoes. I was eating potato. I just ate regular potato chips. Well, they were non-GMO, but they were still potatoes, and I felt like sick at my stomach. Now, when I eat the non-GMO bean, gluten-free, potato chips, they're bean chips. They're not even potato. Excuse me, they're bean chips. They have no potato in them. I don't feel sick. So they might be okay, but it was just a goal for me to let it go because I don't want to get hooked on them. They are so good. They are. But the beans, I've been trying, we've been definitely releasing beans. It's been a while since I made some beans the other day. I forgot last week. But we don't eat beans like we used to. So that's our diet usually consists of salad and veggie meat, vegan meat, raw fruit, a raw fruit and vegetable fruit smoothie early in the morning, chlorophyll, moringa powder. We usually purchase superfood, even though superfoods just took out $45 out my account, and I didn't purchase for superfoods. I did not ask to have superfoods. To purchase superfoods. I was looking at my bank account and it said $44 from Superfood Company, Mega Superfood Company. I did not purchase superfood. So I sent them approximately 10 emails saying, do not send me this item and return my money. This is a new company that I recently heard about, and I heard it from so I didn't understand why they did that, because I never had an issue with superfoods before, mega superfoods before. And so they actually, literally, just the money is removed from my account, and they sent me a confirmation saying that the order would be coming to me. I was like, what? So today, this was yesterday, so I got paid. So yesterday I withdrew money from my account, not realizing what happened, and then this morning I was looking at the bank account, and I saw $44 was removed from it. So I was wondering why. So hopefully they will return my money, because I asked them to return it immediately, and we don't want the product as long. So it's August the 7th, 2020. So anyway, getting back, so it's probably been about, let's see, we've gotten so where we focus on even a type of orange juice. There's the organic orange juice at Whole Foods. We have now leaned towards. That's even it's a different feeling when I drink it. When we low on money, we might get regular orange juice, but we try not to. But so we are really like moving forward as much as possible, but except for last night, I feel so. Not last night, I had chocolate chip cookies. I don't know what possessed me, and I also brought this brownie, but I don't think. I guess I'm gonna have to wait and eat it. It's a let you see. It is a. I just wanted something so. I just had a sweet tooth. I wanted something so sweet. I don't know why. I was craving sweets. So anyway, and so anyway, I'm gonna have to chill from that.